Welcome back. With temperatures warming up and schools out of session, it seems as though summer is sneaking up on us.
And though many of us native Tucsonans are used to the triple-digit temperatures, it is always good to brush up on our knowledge of how to be safe on those scorching hot days. Samantha is here from the Humane Society of Southern Arizona to give us some tips on summer safety for our pets. Sam, always a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm already in love. You brought a pet that is available for adoption. Will you tell us who you brought with you today?
Yeah, so I brought Speculo. She's 3 years old. She's a lab mix type thing. She's super sweet, a little shy in some situations, can be a little wary with some people, but she's very loving. She likes to cuddle. She's a lap dog, and mainly she's going to need a home that can give her lots of exercise, playtime, and attention.
Oh, she's doing the little head
to the
tilt.
side.
I love that. She's been very sweet coming in. You know, we've, pet her and she's very curious, looking around. Yeah, she is a great dog.
She is.
Oh, look at her. And so we have these great pets in our lives. We want to make sure when, like you said, we want a home that can take her out and have exercise, but in the summertime in Arizona, that's almost like we don't want to go outside. So how can we kind of alter our exercise routine with our animals when it does get like 120 bajillion degrees outside?
Yeah. So the main thing is don't go out in the middle of the day. That's never really that great of an idea when we're hitting those triple digits. And try to go during the mornings when it's early. I know that's not super fun, so if you don't want to do that, try to go in the evenings, when the sun's gone down or is on its way down or on its way up, one or the other. Those are the best times to take your pet out. And then just make sure you're adjusting for the heat, so you don't take your dog on a 3-mile run when it's 110 outside, So just be wary of the temperature and what your dog needs in terms of taking it slower or making it shorter, one or the other.
And I think that's a good point that Tina said, we don't want to go outside. So we need to think like our pets feel the same way that we do, they're living creatures. And then I think one important thing is, how do we keep our pets cool? Are there tricks during the summer that we can use maybe?
Yeah, absolutely. So, the biggest thing is always have water accessible. Make sure that you're offering your pet water, make sure that they're drinking it, that they know where the water is. That's the number one. You don't want them to be dehydrated. You can also add ice to your water. Don't do it if they're already way overheated, because that can kind of throw off their body temperature. But if it's just kind of they've been in the house, you can add some ice and that'll help them cool down. They're going to thermoregulate the most themselves by panting, but you can also give them really delicious treats like a frozen Kong that has peanut butter in it. That's always fun. You can take them swimming with you, just being wary and then giving them things that are nice and cool, just like we would.
Exactly, like what, we like to have a nice icy and, a nice vegetable or something. Same thing with them. They want, little cool treats. But now what about the dog that's actually an outside dog? And I think about that all the time, the dogs that are left out during the heat. We want to make sure we are doing some things extra when it comes to summertime.
Absolutely. So the biggest thing is that if you lived in Utah or Minnesota and you're in the winter, you wouldn't leave your dog outside. It's too cold. So here in Tucson, it's too hot to leave your dog outside in the summer, so you really should be taking them in during the day. It's fine if they're outside in the morning with you or in the evening, that same time, but leaving them outside is just not really fair. So, but if they're going to be out for, extended period of time, make sure they have ample shade, put a tarp out, a deck, something that is covering the sun away from them. Dog houses are not that great because they can usually trap in the heat, and they can be restrictive, so you don't usually want to use dog houses. And just making sure that they're not out because they can also get sunburnt.
Oh, wow, really? I didn't know that. And so we're really looking at open spaces outside and shade.
Yes.
Yeah. So really important. And then let's go a step further and talk about maybe safety tips for pet owners during the summer.
So the biggest safety tip we can offer is do not leave your dog unattended in the car. Windows up or down. It's never really a good idea in the summertime. We may not realize it, but the car can actually heat up extremely fast. The windows can act as insulators. The frame gets hot. You can go from the car can raise a huge amount of degrees in a short amount of time. And your pet doesn't understand that they're alone. They don't know why they're alone. They don't know if you're coming back. They know they can't get out of the car. They don't know how to get out, So these are things that are running through their mind. They don't understand, oh, mom's coming right back. I'm just going to sit in the car for a couple minutes. And so just make sure you're not leaving them unattended when it's that hot out. And for people who see dogs in cars, don't break down the window right away. Keep an eye on them, watch them, see if they're showing any signs of being in distress, see if the owner's going to come back. And if you're really worried, call 911.
And they'll check everything out.
They will take care of it.
It is. And I know going into the summertime, a lot of people are going to want to either volunteer or they're going to want to get a pet of their own. I know you guys always have events and specials going on.
Yeah, so right now we're a little short on events and specials because it is getting hot. But we do have our summer camp for kids, of course. And we are actually looking to see if we can get voted as #1 spectacle for Cherry again for POD, putting on the dog. So you can actually go online for Best of Tucson and do that for us.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. And as always, of course, we have this adorable adoptable pet today, but you have tons and tons of pets available. And we just invite people to come on down to the Humane Society and take a look for themselves. It's the perfect time, right?
Yeah, please do. Come find a best friend and take them home for the summer. It's a good time.
I think it's a good time for the kids to have, oh, hello, honey bun. Have time to, you know, get to know the pets, and they get some
Exactly.
responsibility taking care of them over the summer. They got some free time.
It's a really good time.
Oh, yeah, I would totally take you. You're adorable. Thank you, Sam, so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Speculo, also. Why not open your home to a pet who needs a family? They are located on Kelvin, northeast of Country Club in Fort Lowell, and open Monday through Saturday from 11 to 6 and Sundays noon to 5. For more information, you can call 327-6088 or log on to hssaz.org.